What's up everyone? Today I'm going to do a little gameplay guide for Attack on Titan. The main purpose of this guide is to kind of teach people who don't have the game how it works. So when they watch a video, you'll be able to understand what's going on. So first let's just get right into a mission. I'm going to do a very basic mission here. The most important parts of this game is understanding the movement and the targeting. Those are two very important elements to understand to play the game more efficiently. Okay, so first let's go over the controls. When you press square, you're going to launch your hooks. This is going to be your main form of movement. If you just press square, you're going to launch them out and that's it. If you hold square, you will continue to launch them in succession. Depending on what's around you is going to influence how you move and what you connect to. You'll just connect to buildings or trees or whatever is around you. But in some instances, like when you're in a field, you may not be able to connect to anything, so you won't have your hooks as an option to move. Next, your X button, you press X while on the ground to jump, and when you're in the air, you can boost. Boosting uses up a noticeable portion of the blue gauge down there, which is my gas gauge. And using the square hooks also uses some of your gas as well, just not as much. You can mix between your square and your X when moving around. The X option is much faster, much more responsive, and you have more control over it, but of course, like I said, it uses more gas, so you have to use it more strategically when moving, using it as a movement option and using it as a fighting option. Next, you have your D-pad, which is left and right is going to cycle through your items. Pressing up is going to use the item. Triangle is your attack button. I actually have my controls changed. I have my attack set on circle, but by default it's triangle. And then circle is your action button, which will let you do things like mount your horse, get on cannons, pick up items, stuff like that. But like I said, I have my controls kind of switched up. So for me it's triangle, but by default it's circle. Okay, so now let's take care of this Titan who's chasing me around. You're going to press R1 to target the Titan. When you target a Titan, you can see up in the top center, it shows a little silhouette icon of the Titan, and it shows that I'm currently targeting his left leg. Now, all these symbols up here, if you see on his left leg, he has a little yellow symbol that indicates that he has a rare piece in his limb. So if I cut his left leg off, then that's going to increase my spoils at the end of the mission. You can also see under the health bar that he has that red eye. That indicates that he currently sees me and he's targeting me. And then you can also see that he has that little yellow icon, which is similar to the flare icon I have as an item. That means that he's vulnerable to the icon, or the flare, sorry. So I can just launch my flare like that, and you can see that he's no longer targeting me since I blinded him. When you're targeting the limb, you can press up or down to go between the different levels. You know, you're on the neck and you want to go to the arms, you press down. You want to go to the legs, you press down. If you want to switch to a different leg on the same level, or a different limb on the same level, you can see I can press left and right to go between his left and right leg. Okay, so now when you're ready to start fighting, right now I'm targeting his left leg. I'm going to press square, and this is going to launch my hooks into his leg. From here I can just start moving around, left, right, up, down. And I can also use my X to boost around. I can press like up or down to pull out further and stuff like that, or to move to the sides. When you're ready to go in for an attack, you're just going to let go of your stick and your character will start approaching on his own. And then from there I can just press my attack button as I get closer to attack the limb. Depending on how far away you are and how much time you give yourself to wind up, you can see this little wind burst happen. The more wind bursts you get, the stronger your attack's going to be. Now, some characters will only get one wind burst, but Levi right here can get up to 3, as you can see. And that's basically how it works. Now, let's say that I'm targeting his left arm, and I want to target his right arm. Just when you switch the target, that doesn't mean that you're actually targeting his right arm just yet. You have to press square to launch your hooks into that limb. Let me get rid of this Titan. Okay, so let's say right now I'm targeting his left leg, and then I move my cursor up to his left arm. I have to press square again to switch to that limb, because if I don't press square and launch, I will just attack the previous limb. So let me show you. Right now, I'm hooked into his left arm, and I'm targeting, or his left leg, and I'm targeting his left arm. And I'm gonna attack his leg, even though I'm targeting his arm, because that's what I'm hooked into. So that's probably one of the things I kind of struggled with at first, was I kept forgetting to press square to switch my target when I would change my target. So that's something you have to get used to. And that's basically how it works. Choose the limb, you go in, and you attack. It's pretty simple, but as you get further into the game and as you play on harder difficulties, it's going to become more challenging to land those attacks. You're going to have to do things like boost to the side. You gotta kind of fake out the Titan, because as you get close to them, they're gonna turn towards you, they're gonna hit you, they're gonna try to grab you and stuff like that. Okay, let me go over here and do this objective real quick, and then I will talk about the R2 mode. Alright, okay, so here we go. You can see on the left of my character portrait, I can now press R2 to go into super mode. This is kind of like a awakening mode, similar to what you see in other Koei games. Upon activating this mode, all of your allies currently in your squad are going to go in and attack the Titan. So as you can see there, they all went in and did some damage. While you're in this mode, you're going to do increased damage, you're going to move faster, and you're going to get infinite gas and infinite weapon durability. This mode is really, really strong, and usage of it is very important to master as you get further in the game, because it's going to make the difference between a mission going smoothly or a mission going really rough. Probably the strongest aspects of this mode is the infinite gas and the infinite durability. And upon activating the R2 mode, you will gain back 25% gas and 25% durability. So let's say, for instance, you will have full gas and full durability. You don't want to activate this mode right away, because then you're not going to get that 25% restoration since you're already full. So that's a very strategic usage of it, is to try to use a little bit of your gas and durability before you activate it, so that you get that recovery of gas and durability when activating it. And as you can see, since I don't lose gas or anything, I can boost a lot faster, which means I can kill Titans, attack faster, and everything. Take full advantage of the fact that you will not use any gas or durability while in that mode, and just go completely ham for the period of time that you can. As you can see, after that finished running out, if you look down under Levi's portrait, you can see there's a little emblem, and I got a yellow part of it lit up. Each time you activate the mode and it runs out, you will get another tick in that emblem. And for each tick in that emblem you have, the next time you activate it, it will last longer. So it's very important to try to maximize and fill that up, so that by the end of the mission you're going to have a long duration, which may be helpful for fighting the end area bosses and such. That's basically the gist of it. That's how the controls work. So let's just do like a quick little overview. Right now I can just press my square button. I'm just holding square right now, and I'm just connecting to various buildings and whatever's around me. And then I can mix it up with X. So in between my squares, I want to get somewhere faster, I'm just going to boost with X. And maybe I want to quickly turn around. You have that option by using your boost. Or I want to quickly go to the side or something like that. So take advantage of that for making some really quick reaction movements. And then once I target my Titan, I want to choose what I want to attack, press square to hook into that part, and then I just want to release my stick, go in for the attack, and press the attack button. Some characters have combo attacks, like Levi. I can keep pressing square and I can do attacks in succession. Now there are some advanced comboing methods which I've been using in some of my recent videos, which I will save that kind of stuff for another video. I'm just keeping this basic for now. And then you also have some special abilities, like Levi for instance. If I change my blades in the air, he will actually throw his old blades out. And they actually deal a lot of damage. Some characters will have that ability, not everybody. Now of course you have to be careful doing that, because you're actually using your inventory, so only use it when you actually want to change your blades out. Though at the end of a mission when you're fighting the boss, sometimes it's fun to just like throw the rest of your remaining blades into him since you won't need them anyways. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching.